What's up, brothers and sisters? It's your boy Spiritual Warfare. Spiritual Warfare GIG. With another daily word of the day, brothers and sisters. Like in the thumbnail say, this daily word will be based on some things with us fathers out here, man. Wake up, fathers. You know what I mean? Wake up, fathers. We are in emergency to wake up. For real, for real. So I'm going to get right into it, brothers and sisters. This is for educational purposes. I'm gonna let my, I went to church Sunday. I go to church every Sunday, but this Sunday the pastor was talking about fathers. He was talking about a lot of things about fathers, man, and I want you to hear some of this. I want you to hear some of this, brothers and sisters. But he was speaking on actually.
For me and my house, we will, not might.
Let me pull it back up real quick. I had it. I think it would go back so far. Let me see here.
Statement with such confidence. There was no indication that Joshua checked with his wife to make this statement.
And this is for educational purposes
to make this statement.
No copyright
or fiction. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Joshua just made
Listen to this,
statement,
brothers and sisters. This is
and
my
everybody
pastor
else
right here.
fell in line.
Probably can't see him too good.
Second question this morning: in our day, where we have so many different movements. We have feminist movement, pride movement, cancel culture movement, live-in relationships, common law marriages, children born out of wedlock, and none of these are immoral to do anymore in our today's society. It's acceptable. Is it possible in this kind of atmosphere for a godly man to actually rule his home? Just think about that. Then I have another question. Why aren't more women today choosing a Joshua type of man for a husband?
Listen to this, sisters. This is for you sisters.
Why is that? Why are women looking at men as to what they have, what they look like, what they can get out of them, rather than looking at who he actually is? Then I have a final question. Where are our men? I ain't talking about boys, I'm talking about men.
Listen up, brothers. Listen up.
Just because you age don't make you a man.
Listen up, brothers.
So where are our men? Where are our wholesome, well-raised men of God? Where are they? Where are the men who are able to walk in their own house and say, as for me, in this house, we're going to serve the Lord?
Amen.
Where are those men?
Where they at? Where y'all at, man?
Everything in that house obeys what that man says.
Where y'all at?
Where are the men who are able to command respect from their family so when they make a position for the Lord, the whole family takes that same position? Where are those types of men?
Where y'all at, man?
See, our next series is meant to challenge us. It's intended to challenge both the married men and the unmarried men. It's intended to challenge the men and the women. It's intended to challenge the young and the aged. Not calling you old, I'm calling you aged. It's even though it might seem like I'm focused on men, I'm talking to everybody. And so for the next several weeks, I'm going to work from the title called A Critical Time.
Talk to him, Pastor. Talk to him, man.
A critical time.
Preach the truth, man.
A critical time.
They ain't preaching this in churches nowadays. Time. They ain't preaching this.
This is a critical time.
They preaching what you want to hear.
Church, we are in a critical time in this country.
Critical time.
We are in a critical time as a people.
Wake up,
we
people.
are in a critical time even as a family.
Wake up, fathers.
And we are in a critical time as a local church. I'm going to run down some statistics for you to believe the fact that we're in a critical time.
Listen to this, brothers and sisters.
85% of our youth in prison come from fatherless homes.
They don't want y'all to hear this.
85% of our youth in prison comes from fatherless homes. 71% of high school dropouts come from a fatherless home.
Check it out.
90% of all homeless and runaway children come from a fatherless home. 60% of youth suicides are from a fatherless home. 39% of students from grade 1 all the way through high school doesn't have a father at home.
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Nearly 25 million children live without their biological father. I'm talking about this country.
Sad, man.
25 million children living without their biological father. Children without a father are 4 times more likely to be living in poverty than children with a father.
They don't want you to hear these statistics.
This is a critical time.
The news media don't talk about this. Channel 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11. Y'all don't talk about this.
Here's something about our young girls that why we got to protect them. Teen girls from a fatherless home are 4 times more likely to become mothers by age 20.
Listen to this, man. These are facts. He's not opinion.
That's danger.
Yes, sir. That's very dangerous.
Here's the devastation.
Listen.
African American households make up 57% of fatherless homes.
And this is crucial. They don't say this on the news. They don't want y'all to hear this, man.
Let me just put it this way. Black families make up 57% of fatherless homes, compared to Spanish households, which are only at 31. Then you get to European, which is whites, at 20%.
Wow.
Asians are a lot lower. 75% of rapists are motivated by displaced anger that is associated with feelings of abandonment that involve their father. It's a critical time.
Critical time. They don't get no better.
85% of all children which exhibit some type of behavioral disorder come from a fatherless home.
They don't want y'all to hear this.
You want to know where your mental illness is? Check to see where their father is.
Exactly.
92% of parents who are in prison are fathers.
That's deep, man. That's deep.
43% of fathers do not see their role as something that is important to their personal identity.
We're in a cold state right now.
It's a critical time.
It's critical time,
Would
man.
you say?
Yes, sir.
This
We're
is
in critical
critical
times, man.
See, the role of a man
Y'all
or
think the
husband
world
and a
is normal.
father is to provide direction for his family.
Y'all better wake up.
That is, he should know where he is going before giving direction to his family.
That's right.
Matter of fact, a man shouldn't even get married until he know where he's going.
You heard? I'm gonna leave it right there, brothers and sisters. It's no joke, man. You know, they want you to think that you can, you know, it's good not to have a father in the home. You know, a woman can do it by herself, man. They don't tell you about the statistics, though, doing them by themselves. The ones that you see that make it and be successful, man, that's only 10%, man. They ain't showing you the 90% of the ones that don't make it. They don't show you most of the ones on the street in bad situations, man. That 9 or 10, they came from a fatherless home. They don't want you to hear that. They don't want you to know that. They want you to think you can succeed coming out of a father's home. And some do. But how you know where they mental at coming out of a fatherless home? How you know where they mental at? I was raised by my mother and my grandmothers. Man, my father was close. We spent time with each other, but I wasn't raised from a child to an adult. I wasn't raised by him. So I understand what it feels like to come out of a fatherless home. You know, I went off track. I got in them streets. I was doing the things I want to do, live the life I wanted to live. And by the grace of God that he pulled me up out of that lifestyle. But everybody don't make it out of that lifestyle. Some die in it or go to the penitentiary the rest of their life in it. So I just want my brothers and sisters out there, man, to wake up to what's going on. You know, take care of your kids, man. Be a father to your kids, man. Sisters, let these men be fathers to their kids. We understand y'all can do it, but it takes two, man. And it takes a complete family to raise kids, man, and send them in the right direction, man. You know, so that's really my take on that, brothers and sisters. You know, and my pastor's reading Joshua yesterday, and I was watching something on YouTube, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but the brother was speaking on Joshua, using Joshua life and this journey as an example of how his life changed, and it seemed like he made it to where his journey was similar to Joshua's journey. And it's crazy. My younger daughter, I have two. My younger daughter, she gave me for Father's Day. She gave me these bands right here that goes around your wrist, and it's different chapters and different verses on them. And it's funny that she gave me one that had Joshua in it. So I know, I believe the Lord talking to me to read Joshua, man. I'm going to read all of Joshua. And this particular one right here, it says Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Be strong, courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be, let me see, because I got this upside down. Discouraged. For the Lord is with you, will be with you wherever you go. Y'all check out that, and that's my daily word for the day, brothers and sisters. Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Go read it for yourself. I was reading it off the band. And go read on Joshua. There's something in there for you to understand and take to heart. God works in mysterious ways, man. He talked through people. Just funny, I've been hearing Joshua the last 3 or 4 days, and then my daughter give me these bands, that one of them had Joshua on it. I got Romans, I got John 3:16, I got a few of them in there. She got me about 7 or 8. But the first one I put on is Joshua because the Lord is want to tell me something about Joshua. And it's something in there pertaining to me. And I'm going to read Joshua, man. You know what I mean? But my brothers out there, man, get your life together, man. My soldiers out there for Christ, man. Come on to Christ, man. Get your lives together, man. I was reading this brother. I was watching this brother's name is his YouTube name is Soldier of Christ, and he's out of Miami, and he was in the streets. He was banging. He was from this hood, and he was a reputable cat from this hood. And he tell you about his life, man. You need to go to that YouTube channel, man. Soldier of Christ. Check out that channel, man. This is a powerful brother in Christ, man. He's powerful, and I believe he's sincere. I believe he's sincere on his mission and what he's trying to do for Christ and what he's trying to, do and share with others, man. You brothers go check him out, man. You sisters too, go check him out. He's a powerful brother. I don't like to meet too many people in life. I never tripped off want to meet anybody, but I like to meet that brother right there, man. That brother is I feel that brother. I feel his spirit. I feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. We come from similar type of backgrounds. His is a little bit more, but There's some similarities there, man, and I feel where you're coming from, and I can relate to the brother. Go check it out. It's called A Soldier of Christ. Go check out his YouTube channel and get some of that. And get some of that from him, y'all. When he spread for the Lord, what he spread for Christ. Seemed like his stand-up brother. But I don't keep it long today, brothers and sisters. I ain't been on in a while, but I said let me get on here and spread some of this. What my pastor was talking about in church yesterday, man. It was a powerful message, man. And like my pastor say, a lot of times these messages be for you, but you trying to make it seem like they're for someone else or something. You be like in your mind, oh, that's such and such. That'd be good for. No, it's for you. 9 out of 10, the message is for you though, really. And most every message he have, then preached on and referred to me in a way. So I suck it up like a sponge, man, and run with it, and try to apply it. The pastor say we're in critical times, brothers and sisters. It'd be good if you wake up and see these critical times that we're in, because we are in critical times, very critical times, and they don't get no better. The Bible speaks on it, brothers and sisters. They don't get no better out here. The best thing to do is buckle down, get close to the Lord, start reading His Word, trying to find you a good church home, because most people don't want you to be in no church. They talk about churches, ain't this and they ain't that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with churches, man. They got some good ones out here, man. That's the enemy don't want you to go. He don't want you to assemble yourself among the believers. The Bible speaks on, we are the church. We are our body. We are the church, but you're supposed to assemble. The Bible says you're supposed to assemble among the believers also. He says that. So stop making up excuses. We good for making up excuses. We need to stop making up excuses. Buckle down, pick up our cross, and carry it like Christ did. We all have a purpose on this in this earth, man, and not your purpose. God has a purpose for you. Christ has a purpose for you. Not the purpose that you have in your mind. That's not the purpose God has for you. And you know it. You know what purpose. You'll find your purpose if you're closer to Him. He'll reveal it to you. He wants you to share this word. That's one of your purposes, is to share His word. And like my pastor said, it start around the people that you have a relationship with. He don't want you to go out in the street. You don't have to go out in the street and just try to pull people. You can get there eventually, but 9 out of 10, you might pull one out of 100. Start in your immediate family or your immediate friends or people you around. Let them see the Christ in you, and they'll want to change. That's different if you just still act like them, and they're sinners, and you still continue to act like them. They're not going to have no respect for you. You're not going to pull them to Christ. But they got to see a change in you. They got to see the Christ in you. So start with your immediate people. And one day it might not happen that day, it might happen that month, it might happen that year, it might take 2 years, but eventually they'll come. My pastor used an example at our marriage fellowship Saturday. He started off with me. He asked me, how did I know how I became aware of the church? I became aware of it through my brother, Ricky Williams. And this is a brother that I met at the 7-Eleven that I go to. He go get his paper early in the morning. I just go get my paper early in the morning. And we just bump heads and we conversate. We start conversating. He's telling me about his church. He told me about it for a while, for some months. And one day I finally went. And I've been going ever since. I don't know how many years it's been. It's been 5 or better already. So, and then he asked everybody. And then he got to my son. He asked my son, how you know about the church? And he pointed at me, my boss. Referred him to the church. My wife go to the church. Her side of the family come to the church sometime. And that's how I go. Then one day they'll bring somebody they close to them and their family. And that's how I go. The church will grow like that. You can probably reach people outside of that eventually, but it starts there. Simple and plain. It starts there, brothers and sisters. So let's pick up our cross, man. Let's pick up our cross. And let's stand up for Christ, man. And let's spread this word. Because it's some brothers and sisters out here needed, man. And you fathers, man. Be right by your wife and your family and your kids, man. As me and my house, for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And that's funny. My daughter bought me one she bought me a little like a little picture with that saying in it. I have that saying right there on my wall. Yeah. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. She got me that too. It's funny. She always give me something spiritual. You know, she always give me something spiritual. It'd be right up. It'd be something I really like. I really like it. It'd be worth more than $1 million, man. Just to me, just the little things, sentimental things like that. The feeling I get from them when I see it, I read it, and then it's just touchy, man. You know, it's a touchy thing, man. It's a blessing. She's a blessing, and I love her. She's very sweet. You know, this is my youngest daughter. She in her 30s, though. I have 2 daughters. You know, and I love y'all, man. You brothers out there, man, pick up your cross, man. Stand up for Christ, man. It's your boy Spiritual Warfare, GIG, with another daily word of the day. Check out that From the Heart Ministries of Los Angeles, man. Check out that live stream, man. Check out TDSFineDesignMan.com, man. Patronize your boy, you know, it's a business. And I love dearly, man. You know, I started in the store. You know, I had the store for almost 2 years, and you know, the area I had it in, and then it was around the pandemic time. It really didn't, you know, I wasn't able to keep it. But now I have it online, you know, and brothers and sisters, go check it out, man. I have scriptural T-shirts. I have books, you know, Bibles. I have a lot of things on there. Brothers and sisters, check it out, man. Patronize your boy, support your boy, because I'm on a mission for Christ, man. You know, period, point blank. You have a blessed night, man. It's your boy Spiritual Warfare, GIG, once again with another daily word of the day. Check out that Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Go read it. That's the daily word of the day, brothers and sisters. Your boy Spiritual Warfare, he out.